Hi everyone, welcome to today's presentation. This evening we're going to be going through the Pip Tool economy rollout and what we're preparing for launching Australia-wide. We've got a number of exciting initiatives we've been pulling together to support the community out there that are interested in being able to use cryptocurrency. And I'm sure you're all going to be excited by what we've got to offer. So firstly, one of the key things is that tonight we'll be presenting to you an opportunity. The opportunity has been put together by our business, which is called Piptle Wealth Management Pty Limited. It will include a general info and overview of the company's proposed utility coins called Piptle, PPTL, and how we're going to be issuing them through the company. These coins cannot be purchased directly. They're only available to be purchased as part of a membership package or a licensing package through Piptle. I also would like to say that basically those members who and persons who do get involved in Piptle, they're issued these coins at a fixed price. These do not increase in price as we see with other coins where they go through a staged release, where we've got a fixed price at the moment on the Piptle coins. And the idea is that those coins can be then used within our ecosystem. And as we create the economy and then eventually go to a listing, which we hope to see happen in this second half of this year, then of course those coins may grow in value. But we don't want people to be purchasing into the Piptle business for the sole purpose of acquiring tokens that could go up in value, and listening to people who could say, look, they could go 5x, 10x, 100x. We don't want people to have that in their mind when they get involved with Piptle. The key thing about what we're doing is building a community, and that's what we want people to remember, and that you're participating within a community with the purpose of us going out there to create the opportunity for people to use cryptocurrency in different ways. So for any forward-looking statements or any projections on income, it's all based on everyone's efforts. And if people don't put any effort into participating within the community we create, then they're not going to get the same income opportunities that could be available to them as someone who does take advantage of that and create a business around what we're deploying. So what is Piptle? Well, Piptle is a new initiative that is focused on creating an agency-based model or business model. And our goal is to create a way for people to be able to create income for themselves working from home in an affordable and sustainable way. And they can do that through then promoting education about emerging technologies such as blockchain and the use of cryptocurrencies. So Piptle actually stands for People Inspiring People to Learn and Earn. And that's really important because without inspiration, people don't have a motivation to either learn or earn. And we want to be able to make sure that we can inspire people to do both in the Piptle community. Our three unique selling points that you're going to see as we go through our presentation include inspiring and upskilling people to learn about, new opportunities such as emerging technologies in the space of blockchain, cryptocurrency, artificial intelligence, to help create a sustainable home-based business for people with a very low entry cost that can help people make a living, and then to help develop new income opportunities around, products that we deploy and partnerships that we can bring on board. So cryptocurrency is fast growing in acceptance globally. We've seen now nearly 5 to 6% of Australians open up a cryptocurrency account. And of course, here in Australia, we've got a number of different exchanges, and the biggest being CoinSpot with well over 1.1 million members now. So cryptocurrency is now becoming very much more widely understood and is being seen as a new way to be able to create income and even wealth through being able to accumulate and build a digital assets portfolio. So such cryptocurrencies that people are very excited to be involved with include such things as Bitcoin, which we've seen, reach over 45,000 US dollars. Ethereum, which is at an all-time high right now at over 4,500 Australian dollars. Litecoin, Ripple, Cardano, Dash, and many more. There's well over 5,000 different cryptocurrencies out there. Not all of them may be, as popular as others, but we are seeing a growing move towards people getting involved in supporting the cryptocurrencies and the organizations that are creating them. So digital currencies as a whole, we're seeing countries like China, USA, Canada, UK, Australia, all passing laws to regulate them and how they will be used within their country and how people can pay taxes on them. So the fact that now we're expected to pay taxes on our cryptocurrency profits shows that cryptocurrencies have gone really mainstream. So, and that's really important, because from that, then we can start to create a peer-based network and organizations that then can be able to transact with one another. So turning cryptocurrencies into a way for people to use them to buy goods and services more than just trade them is a really important thing, because it is now becoming something that people can use instantly. So 4 key factors that can successfully help determine, basically the ability to launch a token economy include such things as being able to work to solve a problem that the real world has by using blockchain technology to create a system for that. So the other ways are create a community following and have leadership to support it. So, working with businesses that have a team that have got a vision to create a platform, to create a brick and mortar infrastructure to support the rollout of an economy. And then that includes, having development teams that can work on creating these cryptocurrencies, and then creating utility for the coins that are launched through purchasing of products and other services that they can be used for payment of fees, maybe for, use of blockchain technology, or even for processing fees. There's so many different ways to create utility. And our goal is to work with those companies that can really prove that up. So our team here at Pip Tool, we have several individuals that have been involved from the inception of Pip Tool, and we really started the business in July of last year. And the founder, chairman, has been very much at the inception of how we create Pip Tool to become a token more than just for making real transactions, but eventually a token that can be used to support people building wealth through property is Dallas. Dallas's background has been very much in the real estate and project development space, and he brings a lot of that passion to what we're doing at Pip Tool. So that's where you see that element in our logo of the roof over the P. Well, we want to make sure that everyone can have a roof over their heads and a income that they can earn while working under that roof from home. So my corporate background, my name's Aaron Cassar. I'm acting CEO and I'm one of the directors for Pip Tool. Is basically I've been working in the digital economy space for over the last 3 to 5 years. I worked on a number of different projects that have been able to launch successfully around the world. And a number of those projects were involved in the commodity tokenization space. That means, taking a real world asset and then creating a value of that asset on the blockchain and then issuing a cryptocurrency to represent that. So I did that for gold-backed tokens, and then I implemented something called the METEX and developed the concept for rolling out a metals exchange. And we have over 12,000 plus traders on that exchange today trading precious metals. So I've also been involved in other projects like Equibank, and I've had the opportunity to work with Paul Naidira, who's also our director and also oversees our compliance. Paul sat on a number of projects working in the tokenization of real-world assets, including equity-based crowdfunding and helping support, trust-based systems for investor aggregation. He's been very big on that, and Paul helped raise over $300 million here in Australia for over 200 companies, which has been something that's been quite, amazing to achieve. And for that, he was sort of labeled the godfather of crowdfunding in Australia. Interestingly, Paul has also been involved in a number of different other opportunities where they involved the tokenization or the fractionalization of property on the blockchain, including Wealth Migrate. So with the team that we've put together, our goal was to try and find a way where we could make the platform that we're creating accessible, affordable, and one that could help generate real income for people. So Piptlers is basically the platform that we're going to be launching to do this. So the Piptlers Club allows people to become a member for $88, And from there, they can then participate at different levels that they feel comfortable to do so at. So for that $88, people will get access to an online education portal with over 120 plus courses, right? People also then will have the opportunity to participate in marketplaces where they can access goods and services and get discounts. They can also then get an affiliate bonus of 20% on any sales they directly make of the packages that are made available through Pip Tool. So even as an $88 per year member, individuals have the opportunity to earn income with the Pip Tool economy that we're creating. So one of the key things at the core of what we're doing is building an education platform. And this education platform is designed not just for our agents and merchants who are coming on board, it is also designed for anyone from the public who becomes a club member. So the courses we've got listed on there are supporting everything from marketing to online entrepreneurship. We have over 120 plus courses already. We're working with Dr. Dion from Wise Academy, who's already identified quite a number of courses in the area of distributed ledger, being blockchain, artificial intelligence, augmented reality, and quantum computing, that we will be able to bring on board for people to also be able to participate and do. Those courses will be certificate courses, and people will just, if based on their membership level, will get a discount to be able to do those courses. So we have other courses that we've already developed, and we actually share those courses with people through the Piptle Academy, or people can attend a live course to learn about blockchain, DeFi, which is decentralized finance, and NFTs, which are non-fungible tokens. All these key things are taught over a 6-hour training program that we do once a month. And from that, people can walk away with a better understanding of the platforms we're creating and why we're doing that to help future-proof ourselves for the up and coming emerging trends that we see now taking root. So at Pip Tool, our goal is to build a community, and that's really important. So we're launching a token economy that's to be supported by a number of different platforms that we're rolling out one by one. So in total, there'll be 8 core platforms that will support the Piptle Academy. They include the Piptle Business. They include the Piptle Academy, an online education platform, our Piptle peer-to-peer member store, our Easy Moon multi-vendor crypto platform designed for anyone to be able to become a member of globally, our Pip Easy platform, which is our cryptocurrency wallet that is then to be supported by a swap platform, allowing people to swap in and out of different currencies through our platform. And then we have our agency platform for tokenization. We have a DeFi Piptless lending platform to be launched, Piptle currency exchange platform, and then a community platform for our members to be able to participate in. So at Pip Tool, we do have different levels of licensing, and you'll get to see the value that we're providing as we go through this presentation. But just so you can see this up front, what we have here is 4 levels of membership, right? We have our Piptle Club membership at $88, and then people need to purchase a license if they wish to access additional products and services through the platform we're creating. So those licenses are an extra $300 if you come in as an affiliate. And for that, then you get access to be able to sell products on our platform. And you get 3,880 Piptle tokens, of which you need to stake $150 worth to participate in selling products on our platform. So then we have our next level, which is Piptle Selling Agent. That's $1,088. And as you see there, you get 10,880 Piptle tokens or coins. From that, you'll be able to also then be able to list products on our Piptle store. You'll also get access to our Piptle partnered platform, the Easy Moon platform, and you'll also get access to the Piptle agency. So there's a number of different things you'll be provided access with to give you the value there. And as we bring on board new platforms, you'll get access to those as well. So our main level that we're seeing a lot of take up in membership and licensing for is our global Piptle agent license level. There's a limit of 3,000 of these. And basically at this level, you'll get also the ability to list up to 100 plus products. You'll get access to the higher level of blast off in our Easy Moon platform. You'll get to become a registered agent on our Piptle agency platform in the second half of this year once we launch that. And what you see there is, of course, you get more Piptle coins. So you get to earn across these different levels, which is really important. And what value you get here is really going to be demonstrated by the fact that, as you see, as we're rolling out, education is a big part of that. So as we keep adding more courses, you'll get access to those. So there's nothing more than delivering, ongoing benefits to our members. That's the key thing that we're going to be doing at Piptle. So we're going to keep building our online education portal. We're going to keep adding more features to our platforms. We're going to also release more opportunities for people to have more, products to sell. So just so you are very clear up the front, Piptle Agency has a commissions volume-based plan where anyone who joins our platform has the opportunity to become an affiliate and to earn an income and basically work from home if they so wish. So at our licensing value of GPAL, we pay $1,000 in commissions when you make a sale at that level, and you get $150 if anyone that you referred makes a sale. So that's very exciting income, as you can see there. We also provide a 5% matching bonus to our members. So if anyone made a sale on your second level, right, and they earn an income, you get 5% of their earnings. And that's going to be fully implemented from June of this year, so that people can see those calculations coming through automatically. We're just finalizing now our compensation plan based on some other changes we're doing. So we've got some really exciting things there. You can see how quickly someone can make a full-time income from this. In addition to that, you get Piptle coins issued to you every time you make a sale of a licensing pack. And when we launch our agency platform, anyone who's at the Global Piptle agent licensing level will get to share in 4% of the income of any of the asset tokens that they place or any NFTs that they sell that are listed through our platform. So then we have our different levels of Piptle there. We have our branch level, our Piptle sales agent level, our Piptle agency license level, or affiliate license level, our Piptle champion level, and our Piptle merchant license level. So the Piptle merchant license level will be a new licensing level that we're going to be creating for our members. So we'll be announcing that in the coming week. We're working on a platform that we're going to be bringing to market, which is really exciting. And again, we'll be making announcements on that in the week or so ahead of us. That will allow us to bring on merchants rapidly around Australia. So all this information will be available to people, through our website, and we're preparing, some detailed documents for people to be able to use, like user manuals. So creating a real affiliate income that can support a household is really one of the core fundamentals for what we want to do at Piptle. We really want to empower people to be able to have the lifestyle that they want by working from home, right? And we've seen through COVID the importance of having multiple types of income streams. This is really important because, people could lose their job at a moment's notice, as we saw happen during the COVID pandemic. And so people now need to start thinking about other ways to earn income and how to upskill themselves. And that's what our platform is all about. And by allowing people to earn an income by doing that and promoting this, then they have the opportunity to build a home-based business, and also then to create a future residual income through what we're doing. So one of the key things that, through our platform, there will be support being put in place. We are creating funnels and other systems in place to help people to be able to automatically generate leads and to then work with those leads that they get to convert them into becoming licensees on our platform, or even just buyers or merchants. So to help do this, we've built a custom platform that is, an ongoing work at the moment. We've been building this for 9 months. It is not something that someone else has built and we've just taken the code for. It's being purposely built for what community we're creating for Piptle. And the Piptle.store platform will allow people to list products on there and to be able to accept payment in multiple types of currencies, and including community currencies that are issued within communities, such as, coin from Bartercard, and then even Piptle as a community currency initially will be something that people can take payment for. So merchants are required to select the coins they wish to accept, and then they can accept from a minimum of 25% of those coins upwards. So the key thing about building a merchant network for us is that we can then allow our members to be able to earn an income. So every time you refer a buyer to our platform that makes a purchase, you earn 20% of the affiliate fee that is elected to be paid by the merchant. Every time you refer a merchant who makes a sale, you also earn 20% of the affiliate fee that they've selected. So there's an opportunity there to earn from anyone making sales that you refer to the platform and anyone making purchases that you refer to the platform. And that incremental income can quickly add up to be quite an exciting weekly paycheck. So one of the marketplaces were created to be able to allow members to be able to also then refer to other merchants to get on board quickly, so they can use this as a tool to then go and upsell them to become a member of Piptle, is the EasyMoon platform. So the EasyMoon platform is designed to be able to support members to onboard quickly. And then from that onboarding, they're able to accept payments in multiple currencies. They don't need to be a member of the Piptless co-op to do this, or our platform. They can sign for free directly. However, by becoming a member of Piptle, and they will then get access at the ignition level or the blast off level for part of the membership and licensing fee that they've paid. So in effect, by becoming a member of Piptle, they get to have the full access to these packages anyway, without having to pay that extra $37 or $67 a month. So the EasyMoon platform has integrated shipping, it has referral programs. It has the ability for people to be able to accept multi-type of payments, from fiat payments, debit cards, etc., through PayPal and Stripe, to also accepting them part payment in any cryptocurrency and also part payment in any community currency. So earning with Piptle is really important, as we said, and to support that, we are creating an agency model that will replicate what we see happening in the traditional real estate agency model. And so that way, then any of our licensees who come on board have the opportunity, as we create the platforms and implement the compliance and training, to become an agent with Piptle to help sell down real world assets. And those real world assets could include properties, they could include equipment, they could include a host of different types of assets. So we have 3 levels there, as you can see: the GPAL level, Piptle sales agent level, and then the Piptle affiliate level. So those 3 levels then have the opportunity to be able to participate in this new DeFi play that we're doing. So why is that important? Why would people want to sell property on the blockchain? Well, by selling property on the blockchain, you can then tokenize or fractionalize it, so people can buy a small percentage of a property and still get the opportunity to share in the upstream of that income. So as that income increases, they get to be able to, from that property, or the property value increases, they get to share in it based on the fraction of that property they own. Is this something that's popular? Is this something that's growing? Yes, it is. As we see here, a number of Australian companies have made a real success of raising funds for fractional ownerships, from Estate Baron to BrickX to Venture Crowd, with over 10,000 registered investors investing over $32,000 each on average. So that shows you the sort of power that can come from fractional investing and ownership. And it is our goal at Piptle to build a platform that is able to do this across multiple different types of real world asset classes. Sorry, I didn't have my water here. So coming back to here, the Piptle agency platform is something that we've been building for our members. And this agency platform will be made available in the second half of this year. Hopefully we might even be able to get it released by late June. The Piptle agency platform will allow members to be able to support listing of property and other real world assets that can then be purchased into by individuals. This platform will then support the take-up of cooperative capital units, which is a new way to be able to fund projects through crowdfunding for equity that we'll be looking to work towards launching. So the key thing here is that anyone who wants to list their properties on our platform or onto our partner platform with RegisterX will need to stake Piptles to do that. So the fees will need to be paid in Piptle currency, and the staking, the deposits that need to be put up to ensure good acting until it's sold out and delivered will need to be put in Piptle. So this will help create a scarcity for the Piptle token. That's really important. because you won't be able to participate in this marketplace without having Piptle coins. So part of that program is then going to involve us bring on board a number of courses to help educate real estate industry professionals about blockchain and about the importance of using blockchain in the real estate industry for everything from doing property searches to doing your lease agreements to doing your contracts for conveyancing, etc., on the blockchain. So we are going to really look to champion this. This is a real key focus for what we want to build around the whole Piptle agency concept. So this represents a very big opportunity for all those people who are going to get involved with us. Because as a Piptle participant and licensee, you have the opportunity then to be able to market and communicate and attract people from the real estate industry globally. And there's over 25 million persons involved in selling real estate. So in the future, they're going to all need to know about selling real estate through, using blockchain technology, whether that property has to be broken up in fractional ownerships and then represented as a token. They're going to need to know all about these things because that's where it's going. Over 110,000 Aussies are involved in real estate. So even just here in Australia, with the forecast for another 30,000 jobs over the next 5 years, that's going to bring it up to close to 140 to 150,000 Australians doing property that will be looking for the opportunity that we present them. So our Piptle agency platform, as you can see here, will have different levels so people can participate and run their own campaigns or be investors on the platform. So it will support a number of different types of tokens is the aim as we build it out. And you'll be able to have the opportunity to get involved in projects from everywhere, from the tokenization of, projects involving, say, farming, whether it's also then pharmaceuticals, cannabis, project developments for real estate projects, doing doing property development, all sorts of things can be put onto this platform. So to support this, part of the key thing is that we're launching out our own wallet. So we've already created this wallet. It's not something we're doing, we've done it. So the PipEasy wallet has been deployed as a decentralized wallet. There is a limit of $1,000 per day on this wallet at this time to ensure that we don't infringe on the non-cash payment facility requirements here in Australia. So, but in due course, we will be getting an Australian Financial Services license as the plan to be able to then fully deploy this as a means to accept and make payment with no limit attached to it as a non-cash payment facility. So this wallet, we've designed it with the user in mind. It's a very user-friendly wallet. People will see that once they start using it, and we can keep adding features to it. So you'll have the opportunity to have a wallet that can not only help you accept and pay in cryptocurrencies, but a wallet that will allow you to be able to swap between cryptocurrencies on it, to be able to send those to an exchange so you can convert those to fiat. For you to be able to list non-fungible tokens on your own wallet will definitely be something we're going to be doing. Right now, we've already integrated the Ethereum blockchain, the Tron blockchain, and we're already doing the testing now on the Binance Smart Chain, which has been developed to be integrated into this wallet. So we'll have 3 main blockchains, which we can create cryptocurrencies on to put on this wallet. So for those out there who want to have the opportunity to create their own cryptocurrency that they can use within their own business or their own community, they'll have the opportunity to do that with us from $7,000 up to $25,000. So we are building an agency platform that will allow us then to help businesses, get involved in the cryptocurrency space. Now, from doing that, anyone who refers any business to Pip Tool will be able to earn some commissions as well, and hopefully then participate in receiving some extra bonus coins in addition to any airdrops that are done by the developers of those coins that we create. To help us issue coins globally, we've developed a platform, and the platform for Pip Tools is called mypipples.com. As our coin issuing platform. From here, we're able to issue coins to anyone that comes on board with Pip Tool, and from their wallet that they get access to, they're able to send those coins to any decentralized wallet or any other person that they wish. From that wallet, they'll also be able to then start making purchases through our platform as well. So we've still got another a little bit of integration work to be able to be done to make this fully workable, but it is already working. We do require to do KYC, which is Know Your Customer Identification on this platform, because this platform does act like a mini exchange where people will be able to buy cryptocurrencies through this platform in due course. We'll also be issuing coins such as Tron and other cryptocurrencies that are listed through this platform that we partner with. So one key thing that we've been very clear on about what we're doing at Piptle is to ensure that there's full transparency. And transparency is really important in the cryptocurrency space. Why? Because everyone wants to ensure that there is good actors in the community that they're supporting. So we can guarantee you that there are no major whales in Piptle, not even as founders are we considered to be major whales. And everything that the founders and directors and the staff receive through Piptle, you'll be able to see that on the platform. Any shareholders that join Piptle and are issued coins, you see that on the platform as well. And this is really important because as we build this community out, people need to have the confidence that coins are not just going to be dumped on an exchange when we go to a listing and the price will drop. And to support that, we have a lock-in period where any coins that we issue through our platform are locked for 12 months and they're released in batches. So basically what happens is when you issued your first 20,000 coins, if you come in as a Piptle Global agent licensee, right, you'll get 20,880 coins as part of that first stage release. 10% of those will be released to you immediately for your own use. And then we release 7.5% every 30 days thereafter, right? Out of the coins that you're released, that are locked and then released, 50% will always need to be maintained if you wish to sell product on our platform, which means that people will not be taking these coins and then looking to dump them on an exchange the first chance they get. Because as our business grows and we create our economy, these coins will become more and more valuable. So the platform will allow us to issue other coins as we stated. It will also allow members to stake their coins and send and receive coins to the platform and their wallets. So you'll be seeing more and more development happening on this platform as the weeks and the months go by. Our goal is to make that platform really robust so that we can be onboarding new businesses all the time who want to do token opportunity releases for our members. So additional partnered ecosystem products include a platform for doing campaigns, for managing HRM, human resource management, so staff, and then rewarding them with cryptocurrency. We have a community-based platform for like social engagement, which is something that's similar to Facebook that we can deploy as well. We have a web building app platform. There's a number of different key things that we have that we're pulling together. And all of these will be made available to our members and for them to be able to share with others. We've also built a lending platform, and that's going through a final stage of integration and deployment, but the core platform is designed to help lend against cryptocurrencies and against real-world assets that we might be promoting and selling through the Piptle ecosystem. So the Piptle and Global Foundation Program, how does that work? Well, the Piptle coin economy that we've created involves us issuing a token that can be used immediately within a store or within our EasyMin marketplace, and then other platforms we're building like Easy Bids, which is a bidding auction platform, right? So we'll have many places where people can use these coins. It can also be used for payment of affiliate fees in our Piptle store. It can be used for paying for fees to buy and sell on an exchange once we launch it, and people will be able to use their coins to pay for online education. So one of the key things we're looking at doing is to launch a workspace area where people can come and support working on blockchain or innovative idea projects. Part of the fees for that could be paid in Piptles. So anyone who wants to tokenize a property will need to use Piptles. Anyone who wants to lend money from our platform will need to use Piptles. And for anyone who wants to stake to reduce their leasing fees in real properties, as we get there, they'll need to use Piptles. So there's many different things we're going to be doing where Piptles will need to be used. And that's the key thing. So the key is to create a currency which will become in demand by using it in the ecosystems we help develop and deploy. So as part of the key initiatives to doing what we're doing, we'll be submitting for a cooperative license. Under the cooperative license, this is issued by the state of Queensland, and that will then give the cooperative a different type of status here in Australia, where it will become basically an association. And it's a distributing association where profits are distributed to members. That's the key thing. So the Piptle Co-op's main social purpose will be to support education on blockchain with a view to creating a platform for listing, trading, selling of non-fungible tokens and supporting the decentralized finance market. We'll also offer people the opportunity to purchase cooperative capital units for $100 each, and they can then use these to support funding into decentralized finance initiatives, which will help support new and more emerging technology launchpads we want to be involved in to create value for our members. So active participation will be required at all levels, but it isn't very difficult to stay active in our platform. So the disclosure statements and all the documents that are associated with this are made available on the registration process. We will be updating this in the coming weeks, and then everyone will be sent a link to be able to read through it. And then we'll be proceeding to our registration. Once fully registered and approved, the Piptle Cooperative will be able to accept fiat and crypto contributions for the purchase of CCUs based on $100. Those funds then can be used by the cooperative to support decentralized financing initiatives, including funding part of an income-bearing asset like a property. So members will be able to earn on staking deposits. They'll be able to earn on being able to commit income to the platform and then get a return through dividends for that. They'll also be able to create income through the activities of being rewarded with the dividends from the CCUs, so they can reinvest those again. So Piptle is creating a cooperative economy. That's the key part of what we want to do. What's a cooperative economy? Well, it's one where everyone gets the same vote. Everyone is a democratic organization that will be supported by governance. And for that, we'll be issuing our own governance tokens once we finalize everything we're doing on our platform. Members and shareholders will be able to be engaged in general voting and polling on important decisions that impact all the members. Directors in the co-op will only get one vote, just as you, the members, get one vote. There's ability to invest, so there's no limit to the amount of funds that can be raised by a cooperative through the issue of CCUs, as long as those funds are used in the objectives of the co-op, which means that they're used to, support programs that help create returns for our members in the blockchain and cryptocurrency space. The goal is for us to create assets that generate income so that our members can get passive income returns. Also, too, in the co-op, we have the ability to earn from not only being participants in the cooperative through selling licenses, but also through the contribution of that capital that can then create dividends. So this is a quick snapshot of what the Piptle cooperative ecosystem will look like. On one side, you have the Piptle marketplaces, which include our Piptle store, our academy, the Easy Moon platform, Easy Bids platform. We will be rolling out an NFT platform, which is for selling art on blockchain and other collectibles. That will be called Easy NFT. And then we have our easy distributed apps that we're creating as well. So all of that is in the Piptle marketplace side of the cooperative. Then you have your education, economy, and exchange that interact with that. And then on the other side of what we're doing through the co-op is the agency model, where people will be able to be involved in helping create and list different types of backed tokens, like, for example, property asset tokens tied to real-world assets, passive income programs, where that involves staking investments to get an interest, and then product unique tokens, which could be sold down on a exchange platform, such as rare art, etc. So we are building up an ecosystem to incorporate all of those. This is strange. Sorry, it's a different slide. So our roadmap that we're developing is designed to be able to, create some really good steps for what we're going to develop and deploy over the next coming 6 months. So our 6 months roadmap here includes the launch of the Piptle store and easymoon.com. So that's happening this month. We invite people already to start getting involved to list their products on these platforms. We're also going to be doing the Binance Smart Chain integration this month on our Pip Easy wallet. So you'll see that happen in the coming week. We'll also then, by the month of July, we will launch our Easy DeFi coin. Our Easy NFT website is planned for launch in July. And our target is to reach 1,000 members in July, then we can start our initial exchange offer. From there, our goal is to then move to launching our Pip Easy Swap platform in the month of August to September, and also then creating an exchange listing opportunity. We would expect that the Piptle Co-op agency platform will be fully launched there with approval as being a cooperative by August, September of this year. October 2021, we will launch the Piptle Exchange with a full trading cryptocurrency exchange platform. And then in December, we'll be looking to make moves towards getting listed on the Irish Stock Exchange. All right, so we'll start that listing process from December. That will then allow us to be able to create an opportunity to sell down our CCUs across 32 different countries around the world. So global Piptle agency licensing is really where it's at with what we're doing at the moment. Like I said, we try to give as much value as we can. So for anyone who comes in at this level at 2,088, I just want you to think of what it would cost you to build a website. Have a think about that. Could you build a website to sell products for less than $2,000? The majority of people would say they could, but it won't be a very robust website. So in fact, to launch a good marketplace website, you need to be spending between $5,000 to $10,000 as a minimum. Here at Piptle, we're going to be creating multiple platforms for people to be able to use, to be able to list products and services that they can then on-sell. So for this, we've got our Piptle Academy platform access, which is something that people can on-sell the products from. They'll have access to like Piptle Store, Easy Bids, Easy Moon, and then other opportunities that come associated with those. They'll also receive a software license for our Easy HRM, our Easy Website, Easy Biz Builders, and they'll also receive licenses for our Easy CRM platform, which is ideal for business to be able to track all their customers and send them out, give some prizes throughout the year. So that's also being developed now to be deployed within the coming month. So we also have our Easy Moon licenses valued at $1,164 each. We issued 2 of those. So the idea as we build Piptle is to keep adding more and more value to anyone who joins at our global Piptle agency licensee level or our other level, branch level at the same price. So we only have 3,000 global Piptle agency licenses. We've already gone through 345 to 350 of those. Only a GPL license can sell its products for sale in any country launch marketplace as we open up new countries. Only a GPL license can be on-sold to anyone globally. So you can sell your GPL license to someone else anywhere in the world. Only a GPL licensee can earn from listing tokenized property opportunities. Only a GPL can share in all global profit sharing of 1%. All GPL licenses will come with a specifically created NFT once we launch our NFT platform. And so many other advantages as you see that we have there. And that's pretty much it. So we are working on polishing our presentations right now. So we've been adding more things to it to be able to create that, a process where people can really see what we're developing and deploying. Just to give you an idea here, we have a see where the brochure is. So we have a number of different things that we're developing right now for people to be able to, be able to use as marketing tools. So we have like our Piptle brochure here that will be part of the onboarding pack that will be sent out to everyone. In this brochure, at the moment, you can see here, you get a welcome to Piptle. Talks about what is upskilling and earning opportunities, what our prospects are, what is the economy about that we're creating, all right? How everyone can secure a global agency license while we've got them, and what's it going to be able to bring to value to people. We'll also then be including in this the opportunity for people to, we'll have several pages on our merchant opportunity, also on the income opportunity. So we're creating this brochure to become like a little manual for people to introduce everything to them about Piptle and our associated branding with Easy Moon and other websites we're going to create. So that brochure is available for people to be able to use and to send that out. So like I said, we are creating a number of different marketing materials for people to be able to use. So very quickly, I can just log into a website here. So those of you who have not seen, this is our different websites we're putting in place. We're right now working on revamping our piptool.com website. So that's going to be totally changed in the coming month, where it will be a conduit to all the different platforms we're creating. So you'll be seeing that very soon. So this is the main platform that people can come through and register through. The registration process is very simple to follow. Just go click here and you can get all the way through. You can elect to pay by cash or bank wire and just activate the registration, and then it will be put into our platform as pending to be paid. And then once the funds are paid, then we click that off as paid. But in the meantime, you do get access to the platform and to do things. Whenever someone works through the platform and confirm paid, we automatically allocate then the Pittle tokens to be issued to them, and commissions are calculated as well. So if we log in here, you'll see that we're building out a platform that acts like a home-based business, in the sense that once you log into your dashboard here, you'll have all these different things that you'll be able to do. And as we create the business longer, these will become like your apps on your mobile phone. So you'll have your communications systems there. You can check all your products that you've listed. You'll be able to list your products into the platform as well. You can add products, and you can add your products through here. And then in this platform, you'll be able to select how much cryptocurrency you want to take and which cryptocurrencies you're accepting. So that's really important. That's a very unique feature, right? And then people can pay you directly from wherever they are in the world for your products and services. Also, too, we have our affiliate program. People can see in the affiliate program what they're earning. We are got more work to do on this to refine it and make it more prettier. But as you can see there, the core basic program's already implemented. We have a platform here called the ILI platform. This is our initial licensing offer platform. This is where you can see how many coins have we issued to date, what we're doing through the platform, right? So you can check here on the tracker, right, who's been issued what coins. As you can see here, this is very up to date. As we issue more tokens, they get added in, right? So we have licensees, different types of stages there. Some of the descriptions are a bit out, and we'll be fixing those up with the system. But as you can see here, our current stage Pittle issue, the issue value to date is 3,277,922 Pittles in this stage alone. We've issued 8 million coins during our ILO founder stage, and so that gives you a bit of an idea. We're sitting around that 11+ million coins issued. Okay. So this is what we mean by transparency. Right. So in your Pittle section, you'll be able to see the Pittles that you're issued, and you'll be able to send these to any wallet. Right, we've got more features being built into this wallet so that you can do and save different wallet addresses you want to send to. There'll also be a two-factor authentication requirement built in, so people can't send any cryptocurrency from your wallets without a 2FA code that you download. So we're building that in as well. Right, you can also in due course buy Piptles once we go to an exchange offer. And we have our referral program built in here as well, where you can see your issued Piptle coins based on people registering in your platform. So we pay out to 3 levels for the rewards for referring and building a team. You earn 10% on your level 1, 5% on your level 2, 5% on your level 3 at this point in time. So that's really exciting, because that's pretty good amount of Piptles that you get issued. By being issued those Piptles, you can accumulate those to spend in our stores, or you can accumulate them for future opportunities. So that's already, as you can see, most of that system is already deployed. Then we have other features that we create, like our marketing hub. We have, Pittle Academy links there. So many different things we're going to be adding in here, as you're going to see over the coming months as we build this platform out. So in addition to that, we have the EasyMoon platform that members can use to list their products on, as you see here, where you have your different vendors. You can become a vendor, or you can log in. If you're already a vendor, you can log in. So like I said, anyone can join and become a vendor tonight if they wanted to. So as you can see here, once you're a vendor, you get to see all these different payments, orders, products, everything's in here. Okay. We've spent quite a bit of time working and building this. It's been about 3 months now, 4 months for the solid work. And we've got about 3 to 4 staff in our office here working on this every day. So our goal is to make this platform a real top-end platform that people can use to be able to support building an online ecosystem with us. So you'll have featured news. Every merchant will have their own page as well. So merchants get to have pages that they can then send people to directly, as you can see here. All right, so this is all included for the membership and the licensing fee that people pay when they become part of Piptle. So when you become a $2,000 GPAL member or a $1,000 Piptle sales affiliate member, you will get access to this platform at the paid level. So you get all the features that you need to be able to build your own online marketplace and shop. And what's unique about what we're doing at EasyMoon is this is really being designed to make spending crypto easy, right? So we really want to get merchants to products in here and to be able to accept payments in multiple different ways. As you'll see in our platform already, you can check out with paying with cryptocurrency, all right? So that's already a built-in feature. We have a chat feature. We have so many different features in this platform right now. Add to cart. So as you see here, your order comes through. You can pay in PayPal, you can pay by Stripe, or you can here go pay in listed cryptos. So at the moment we've got 3 listed in there, but soon that will change to a lot more. And then you can split your payment with community coins based on this. All right, and from there, to do that, you can place your order. And you can come through here. As you can see here, you can pay with Pip Tools, coin, or other currencies that we're going to be bringing on board, or you can send cash payment. So we're having a wallet developed for us specifically by a company called PayScript. That wallet from PayScript will allow us to integrate across all our platforms. So you'll be able to accept payment in multiple types of cryptocurrencies and including even in fiat. All right, so that's really going to be quite exciting. That will also then be linked to your Pip Easy wallet. Okay, so these are some of the things we're building already. We do have an agency platform that we started building already here. And yeah, we've just put it on hold while India sorts out its COVID issues, because one of our teams is really in the center of all that COVID headache. But like I said, we are planning to have this launched in the second phase of second part of this year, hopefully not long after July or August. We have a platform called Register X that Paul's working with that will hopefully also launch around the same time. And that platform is a regulated trading exchange for blockchain assets. Okay. So here you can see we've already started building out a number of the key wallets and systems for this. All right, and it's all blockchain integrated. So everyone, that should give you a bit of an appreciation of what we're building here at Piptle. We have a pretty good team here at the office. We are a real bricks and mortar business. We've now been going for nearly 1 year. So this is not a business that's here today, gone tomorrow. We put a lot of hard yards in this. Dallas, especially myself, I live and breathe this business. There's nothing else I do except for Piptle, and nothing else Dallas does except for Piptle. Our staff are really dedicated, and if you come to our office, you'll have the opportunity to meet them. From our social media manager, Darren, who also trades cryptocurrency for us. We have Missy, Jean. Missy's doing all the translations into Mandarin right now. So within the coming month, you'll have Mandarin brochures, magazines, websites will all be done in Mandarin, so that we can then look at launching this business into the Asian communities. We have a very good admin team here already with Liz and Linda. We've got other staff being recruited for that team right now. We have project manager, Jean, looking over EasyMoon. We have Gaia, one of our web developers. We have Jan, a web developer. We have our graphic designer here, Lian. So accounts person full-time as well. Myself, Dallas, and Paul, more than full-time. This is our life. And so we're here to make this work, not just for us, but for all of you. We believe very much in decentralization and creating a platform that the people can own and that will entrust us then to help them manage it until, due course where other worthy persons can be given the reins to build and continue building the Pip Tool economy for all of us to create passive income from and to make that a generational thing. So with that, I'd like to say thanks for all your time. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask Dallas. I do have to leave my office because I've got to go and get some banners printed on time. Office works closes at 9 o'clock, so I need 20 minutes to get there. So Dallas, I'll let you take over the call from here.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Right. I hope you enjoyed all that message and presentation tonight. It's very, very good. Thank you, Aaron. Just answering some of the chat messages, actually. So if anyone's got any questions, please feel free to share them now with me, and I can help answer any of those questions that you might have. Did you hear me? Or yep.